Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Tonight's gonna be fun. We are here at the strip at the Las Vegas Motor Speedway to get a quarter-mile time for my truck. For those of you that don't know, I have a 2016 Chevrolet Colorado Z71 four-wheel drive with the Duramax diesel engine. I have never drag raced this truck before. Last time I was on this track, I was drag racing my Camaro. I was gonna say a Corvette, but that was before that. So yeah, so I drag raced my Camaro out here, and it was a fast car, and I just enjoy coming out here. I don't think I'm gonna be doing this regularly with the truck. I just want to see what it's gonna run. You know, it doesn't matter how many times I've been out here or how ridiculously slow this truck is gonna run. It's still exciting. Like, I still get excited lining up on the strip and doing this. It's pretty ridiculous that I'm bringing this truck out here. I mean, I feel it's pretty ridiculous, but at the same time, I've seen cars out here that are probably going to run slower than this diesel Colorado. So that's the best thing about coming out here to Midnight Mayhem. Like, you really never know what you're going to see. Case in point, right in front of me is a Dodge Viper. So we got, right now I can see we got a Dodge Viper, a couple Camaros, Mustangs. My friend in her Corvette is in front of me. We got a couple bikes. It's just all different kinds of cars. Challengers, Chargers, anything you could think of. People bring them out here just to have fun. It's $20 to race. Races started at 6 o'clock. They go from 6 to midnight, so you can get a lot of runs in. I thought that there was going to be another one later in the year in December, but I was just told that this is the last one of the year. So it's a good thing that I cleared my schedule to come out here, because I wouldn't be able to do this until January of next year. So yeah, so it's a good thing I came out here tonight. One thing I will say about this track, so this track's elevation is over 2,000 feet. I want to say it's around 2,100. You can look it up. I think it's 2,100. I haven't looked it up, but I know it's over 2,000 feet. And one of the things that you have to keep in mind when you go drag racing, when you compare your times to other people's times in similar vehicles or Motor Trend or all, there's something called density altitude, and depending on where you live, the track elevation, and the weather, the time of the year that you run, the density altitude is going to be either higher or lower. And basically your density altitude is the relative air pressure, basically. So if it's high, you're not going to get a lot of oxygen going into the motor. If the number's low, like I've seen density altitudes in the negatives, that's ideal. That's the best situation that you can come up with, that you can get is negative DA. Being at the track is 2,000 feet elevation, and we're out here in the desert. The DA today, or the density altitude today, if I had to guess right now, it's 75 degrees at 7 o'clock at night. I'm thinking it's probably around 4,500 feet. So that means that based on the air outside and the elevation of the track, it's really like we're racing at 4,500 feet above sea level. So keep that in mind when we get our time. So but yeah, we're staging right now, and you know, I'll probably be up there in about 10 minutes. So I'll get you back. I'll get back to you when we're up there. So I'm gonna come over here, and I'm gonna go around the water because there's no reason to go through the water. And let's see, we're gonna wait right here. This is fun. This is so ridiculous. This is so ridiculous, it's fun. Alright, just try to dust out the tires a little bit. Gonna pull it forward. Staging the truck. Let's see, first light, second light's good. There she goes. Alright, there's 30, 40. Oh, the bike's gone. 50. There's 60. Let's see, was 70? Are we gonna crack 75? 75, 76. I think we trapped at 76 miles an hour. Oh boy, that was a lot slower than I thought. The one thing I noticed, this thing had, I mean, major turbo lag. I tried to spool it up a little bit, but when you get up here, it's almost like, you know, you're starting to think about all these different things and it's just go, go, go. So we're gonna try that again. Reaction time, 1.22. That doesn't matter because we're racing myself. I'm not racing the other guy. And besides, if we were, I'd beat him. 60 foot time, god awful. I thought it would be better, but it was a 2.6. So we're gonna work on that. Oh dang, that we can work on. 330 foot. What is he? 7.3. 660, 11.2 mile per hour. Good night. Good Lord. They're ruining my shot. Anyway, 1,000 foot, 14.6. Quarter mile time, 17.53 at 77.31 miles per hour. Yeah, that's pretty slow. I would assume the 3.6 gas motor would do a lot better, but like I said, we're out here just having fun. I mean, this is just, it's silly. It really is, but you know, fuck it, who cares? It's, you know, we're not out here to impress anybody. We're just out here to see what happens. I think it's super interesting to see what these things do at the track. Like I said, the density altitude here is pretty high. That would make for a slow time. So if, like I said, I've never checked out the Motor Trend times or any of the official times, or I don't know what it is, but I'm willing to bet it's a lot faster than this. So we're gonna do it again, and this time we're gonna go ahead and put the truck into 4 high, and we're gonna launch it with all 4 tires going, and see if that works out better for us. I mean, I don't know, maybe it will, maybe it won't, we'll see. Looks like I get a chance to get smoked by the Infiniti. Alright, windows up. So I just checked back on that Facebook post, and some guy gave me some pretty good advice. He said, go ahead, put it in 4 auto, take traction control off, and power brake it until the wheels start to want to give, and then let off the brake and go. So we're gonna see how that works. Let's see what we got here. We got yellow light. Oh, 1 light, 2 light. Power brake a little bit. Alright, that was a pretty good launch. 35, 40, 45, and there's 60 miles an hour. Let's see, it's 70, 75, 75. I think we're about the same as last time. Yeah, the launch felt a lot better. So I had it in 4 auto, and power braked it up to about 2,300, 2,400 RPM. The tires were not gonna break loose out there. Everything is pretty sticky out there. So, but that felt pretty good. Let's see what the time is. I suspect the launch is better, but on the top end, it might be a little bit slower. So we'll see. We're trying to beat a 17.5. The first time out was a 17.5. So, oh, look at that. Way better. So the mile per hour was down. We ran a 76.92 miles per hour, so we lost a little bit on the speed. That means that horsepower would have been getting robbed. 60 foot time, way better, 2.2 on the 60 foot, and we ran a 17.14 quarter mile. So way better than last time. Way better time. So I think, like I said, I'm done for tonight. That 2 runs is good. It just takes too long. Plus, I kind of want to go see some of the other faster cars run. So all right, guys, it's been a great night. Heading home right now. I got 2 runs earlier in the night, and then pretty much the rest of the night was just filming video and then waiting for my friend to run her car one last time. But it's 11:18 at night. It was, you know, a lot of fun watching the other cars run. I rarely just get to go in the stands and spectate. I'm usually down racing, and but unfortunately a lot of cars broke down and just kind of slowed things up. So I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks again, guys.